Hello everybody and welcome to this new episode of our project Laravel e-commerce websites using Laravel e-commerce websites from scratch. So the last episode we have displayed all the products that we have in the cart. So now let's move to the payment integration, where we'll use a package called Laravel PayPal, this one. So first of all, you have to install the package. You have to run this command. Please install the same version as mine to not get in trouble or have errors. So I am using the version, this one, which is 1.0, and just run this command in your terminal, and after the installation we will try to add, but I think that's the package is already auto discovered. So let's move to the next steps. We don't need this one because as I said, it is auto discovered. So we have to publish this file. The file is called PayPal. This file will be published in config folder. So let's publish it. Now we have the file PayPal PHP published. Let's run our server, and inside this file we will have, as you can see here, we have the mode which is sandbox. We will use sandbox to integrate PayPal to our projects, and we will need a username, password, a secret certificate, and an app ID. So all these credentials you will have to be registered and have an account on PayPal. So if you have an account on PayPal, you go to PayPal developer, to this link, and you click on login to your dashboard. So before you log to your dashboard, as I said, you must have a PayPal account. So you click on login, and once you are logged in, I think that I must verify my account because I have two-step verification. So let's add verification code. Next, when you are logged in, as you can see here, you must have in the accounts, you will have two accounts. If you don't have them already, create an account. I will show you how to create accounts. So here I have the accounts that's belongs to me. So to create an account, you go to create accounts, and once you have this pop-up, you create two accounts. The first one is for the buyer accounts, and if you want to create a custom account, you click here, and the next account you create a business account. So the first one will be a personal. You choose the buyer account. When you finish creating this account, you move to the next one. You click on create account, and this one will be a business. You choose business, and if you want to create a custom account, you click on create custom account, and here you choose the email and password, first name, last name, the balance, you add the balance, the Visa card, and you click on upload accounts. Once you have your accounts uploaded, you go to the my apps and credentials. Here in the apps and credentials, you create a new app. As you see here, I will create a new app. I will name it Laravel e-commerce English, because I already have a Laravel e-commerce projects English, and once you add the app name, you link your app to the business account, not the personal account. You choose your business account and you click on create app. Once your app is created, you will get the credentials, those credentials that we are using here in the username, password, and API secrets. So here are our app. So you go to my apps and credentials, and you look for the app that you have added. This is the one which is Laravel English. So you click on your app. So not here, I think I forgot. Not here, but in the accounts, you go to your accounts, not in the my apps. Just add your app. When your app is added, you go to your accounts and you choose the business one. You click on the business one and you click on view or edit the business accounts that you have created. You click on business and you go to this tab here, API and credentials, and here you have all the credentials that you need to add. So I will copy these credentials from here. They are already here, and I will go to the in file here, in file. At the bottom you add these lines: PayPal API username, password, secrets, and certificates. So for the password, for the username, I will choose my username, which is here, and I will put it here. This is the username. Next, password, you copy and you paste your password here. And next, signature. Signature will be here in secrets. So that's all you need for the certificates. We don't need a certificate. So now we have already done. Before we move to the payments, let's add a new, let's close the files that I know that I don't need for now. Just to, okay, we will need just the routes. So I will add a new controller, PHP artisan make controller. We name it controller. We name it PayPal payments controller, and you hit enter. Next, once the controller is added, we will add functions, the functions that will allow us to pay our order or to add our order. First of all, this the payments will be protected by the auth middleware. So just if the user is not authenticated, he will not be able to add payments or to pay an order. So we add the middleware auth. Next, we will add the first function. This one will handle the payments. So public function handle payments. And as you, okay, let's check the docs. As you see here in docs how it works. So how it works, we import these classes And let's see, there is an example, a full example. This is the example. We create a data, and this data, inside the data created, we add another array. This array will contain all the products that we have on the cards: name, the price, description, and quantity. After we add this products to this array, we will add an invoice ID, for example here 1, and the description, and the return URL, which will be the URL if, or the link if the payments success, and if you cancel the payments will be redirected to the cart. And here we calculate the total. We add a variable total. We use for each to loop through all the products that we have already added to the data array, and we give the data total, which will be the total. And here if you use a discount, you use the discount. If not, you don't add nothing. And here we will use this provider, and we'll give it the data, which is our array here, and here we will redirect the user to the PayPal link, which is the link to pay. So this is all the code that we are going to use. I will copy it from here and add it here. So let's edit the code. So I will let it items, but I will remove this one because we need to get items that we already have in the cart. So to get the items, we will use for each, and for each, as we done before, cart get contents, as I said, as item, and I will fill this array here with products that we have already in the cards. I will use the function array push to push the products, not the product items, but the data items. This one, we will use data items here, and I will push all the products inside this array. So first we have the name, and name we will get it from item name. We have the name, and we will have the price. We will have the price. We will have also the description. We will get the description from the item associated model, and we get the description. And here the quantity, we will use the quantity, and quantity will be quantity. So if we loop through every product or item that we have in the cart, and we push every item inside this array that we have already here. Next, we will add for the invoice ID. We will give it the user or the authenticated user ID, and for description you can let it as it is. We don't change anything. And for the routes, we will add two routes, one for the success payment, if the payment is successfully, and the other one is for the cancel payments, if the payment was cancelled. And here we use the routes, and also here the routes. So this is the two routes. We will add them soon. And next we loop through all the products that we have here, and we give the total the total, which will be the price multiplied by the quantity, and we give the total to the k, which is total. Next, as I said before, we will use the classes. I think that we will use this one, the express checkouts. We use it here. We import express checkouts, and I think let me check. Okay, it's express checkouts, and we will create the objects from this class as they have done here. We add this objects here. Next, we will use, as I said before, we will give the provider the products. Where is the line that we have already seen? So not here, this one. So this one, and we will return the response. So here I paste this lines here. So we have, so here we create the objects from this class, and we give the class the data that contains the products or the items, and we give it another one, which is this one. I think this one is for used following line when creating recurring payments profile subscriptions, and this one, I think that's, we use two of them just to avoid any errors. And next we will redirect the user to the PayPal link and link of payment. So this is the first function. Let's add the next one, which will be if the user cancel the payments, or okay, we will use payments cancel. If the user cancel the payments, we will redirect. He will be redirected to the cards, the rows which is cards index, and we will use message info, and the message will be you have cancelled the payments, or the order, or you have cancelled the payments. So this is for the cancelled payments, and next one will be for the success payments. I think that something is here. I did forget something, or what? Redirects, I don't know what is the. So this is, and this is the closed. What is wrong here? Don't know what is wrong here. I have here. Let's check if this is here or. So I think that's it in this function, public function payments. So now I think that's error has gone. Okay, let's move public function. Now the function will be payment success. This one will be executed when the payments successfully when the orders are paid successfully. So I will add a variable which will be called PayPal module, same one as we have done here. We will add same thing as we have add here. So just I will change it from provider to PayPal module, and next the rest we will add a variable which is the response, and the response will be PayPal module gets express checkouts details. We'll get the details, and the details will take the request token. So the payments will, when will the payments pass, we will get a token. So the token for the user who has ordered the product. So here request, we will import the request because we are using the request. So don't forget to import the request at the top from the HTTP, not client requests. No, it's eliminate HTTP request. So as I said, the payments will be the user when he ordered our products, he will have a token. So we give this token to get the details of the payments response, and we check if in array we will get an array as a response. So here, as you can see, the response will be an array, and we get the key. We redirect the user to the key, which is the link of the payment. We will see that when we use when we use the package to pay our orders. We will see that we get a token, and this token return a response, and the response will be an array, and we check in this array if we have success. So success will be in capital case. So we will transform it to a lowercase. We will use str to upper, str to upper, and the response, which is this one, will be as the response. We will check if we have inside this response, which is, we will get a response which have a key, which is this key will have ACK, and inside this response we will check if we have a success message inside this key. So let's check here, and here we will add the array of messages that we will get. We will get success or success with warning. So we'll get these two messages. So let's add the next line. If we get this one, I will add order into our table. The table orders, we will save the record that the user who is connected has a new order. So we will loop through the products that we have already in our cards, and we create an order, a new order. So I will bring the model which is order, and I will create a new order. So let's check here. We have here the user ID inside order table. We will get the user ID from the logged user, and we have the product name, which will be this one, the item name, and we will get the price, which will be the item price, and quantity, which will be the item quantity, and we have the total. For the total will be the item price multiplied by the item quantity, and we set it paid to true, that our order is paid. And after adding after the order has been added, I will empty my cart, so I call cart clear, or I will remove this from not inside for loop, we'll remove it outside of the for loop. Here I will clear the carts, and I will redirect the user. I will bring this one. I will redirect the user to the cart index with success message of order. I will add here, let's check order paid successfully. So this is the functions that we have add. So before we move to the next section, let's refresh our memory. So as I said before, we have the handle payments, which is the function will handle the payments. We have a data, and inside the data we will use a key called items. So this items is required by PayPal. So PayPal will look for this key to check the products, the items. So it must be items, and inside these items we push all the products that we get from the cart. We push them inside the cart. Next, when we push the products inside the cart, we give it an ID and description. We set the return URL for the success payments, and for the cancelled payments we will add the routes inside the web file. Here we add total, and the total will be the price multiplied by the quantity. We create an object from this class, which is express checkout. We set checkout and give it the data, and you can add this line or remove it. You can add just one or add two lines, and here we redirect the user to the response, the PayPal link. The response will be the PayPal link, will take us to PayPal to pay our order. Here the payment cancel will be executed when the user cancel his order, so he will be redirected to index page with a message of info. And here, when the payment is succeed, the payment was successfully when the payment was successfully paid, we will, as I said, create an object from the class which is express checkout, and we get the checkout details, and this details take a token, which is the user token. We will see this token when we execute our payments. And as I said, the response that we get from PayPal will be an array which include this key, and this key, which is ASCII, will include whether success already just success, or success with warnings, one of the two cases. So we check inside this array, which is the ASCII, if we have the success and success with warning. If we have these ones, it means that the payment was successfully passed. So we loop through the items that we have in our cart and we create a new order. Next we clear the cart, and I think that this line must be here, the redirection will be here with success, and here if there is an error, we redirect with an error. This line, the redirection happens if there is no success response, so we redirect the user with, I think that error happened, try again. So this is our controller. I will stop here and see you next episode, where we are going to add the routes that we have here, the success payments and cancel payments, and also the routes that will take us to the handle payments. And we will add the button here inside the table to pay the total, to tell the user if you want to pay the total of his order. So let's see you in the next episode.